Okay, the Las Vegas Raiders beat the New England Patriots to get their first win of the season. You could say it's only the Patriots, and that might be true. We don't know how good or bad they're going to be this year. This looks like a different Raider team, though. They have a different vibe, a different confidence level, and a different mentality. Sure, they have things to improve on, but Sunday showed they have a lot of the right stuff. A big part of the right stuff is quarterback Gino Smith. The Raiders have confidently followed him since he's been here, and he rewarded it in Week 1 while planting an even bigger seed of confidence in the Raiders. It's been a few years since I've seen that. Smith's definitely the right man for the job here. He's definitely a lot better than many believe, too. A lot of why he's so much better than what many believe is they won't let him live down the first part of his career when he was a bust. Some of it is done in an indirect way, too. Example, many think Smith is a dome quarterback because his passer rating is 110.8 in the dome and 89.7 outdoors. That might have been a big part of why darn near all the media picked the Patriots to beat the Raiders. Here's the thing though, a lot of that data was collected during the years that he was a bust or wasn't that good. The guy we're watching now is different and has a sample size that only goes back to 2022, so using career stats isn't a real reflection of how he is now. Sunday in the rain, Smith completed 70% of his passes for 362 yards, a touchdown, and a passer rating of 102.8. Isn't that 70% completion percentage right along with the way he's performed over the last 3 years? I get it. When looking at someone's career, you have to look at their whole career to get the full picture. However, when a guy improves that much, we need to put more weight on how he's done since he improved, right? Smith wasn't perfect Sunday. He did have a share of bad plays, most notably the interception he threw in the first quarter. Every quarterback, even the best of quarterbacks, have their share of bad plays though, right? It's what you do after that bad play that makes you who you are, and guess what? The Raiders didn't lose any confidence in Smith like they have in quarterbacks of the past. Remember Week 6 last year against the Denver Broncos in Denver? The Raiders were leading 10-3 until Gardner Minshew threw an interception. It was a pick six and it broke the Raiders' back. There was no confidence on that Raiders sideline after that play. You could see Minshew darn near crying on the sideline. How's the team supposed to believe in you when you look like that on the sideline? Minshew allowing that play to stay with them led to the Broncos scoring 31 unanswered points and they won the game 34-18. When Smith threw his interception in the first quarter, he didn't get all sad and pouty. As a matter of fact, he didn't flinch. Therefore, the team didn't flinch. They kept their belief in him, stayed in the fight, and eventually won the fight. Another area he was less than perfect in early in the game was taking sacks. The Patriots were blitzing like crazy and it didn't look like he changed the protections. He didn't throw it to a hot read or anything. Those of you that are saying the Raiders' offensive line sucks because Smith got sacked 4 times, need to stop. We don't know that yet. Only one of those sacks was charged to a Raider offensive lineman, and that was Jackson Powers Johnson because he missed a stunt. 3 of those sacks were charged to Smith himself because he held on to the ball too long. We can't always trash on Smith for taking those sacks either. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. There's playing quarterback for everyone else, and there's playing quarterback for the Raiders. What do I mean by that? Raider football is back. The vertical game is back, and you have to wait a little bit longer for those vertical routes to break open. I don't just mean those go routes and post routes either. I mean those dig routes and out routes that break at 20 yards too. You'll never complete anything deep down the field if you don't wait for those routes to break open. That's why we can't get on Smith too much. Smith has a lot of speed to go deep down the field too. Imagine if he had gotten rattled and stopped waiting for those deep routes to break open just because he was getting sacked. A lot of those explosive plays wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't be making good use of the speed of Trey Tucker, who had a quick strike touchdown in the game. That wouldn't be making good use of the speed of Dante Thornton, who burnt this man for 36 yards. Oh, and let's not forget that tight end Brock Bowers is a fast tight end. His biggest play on Sunday was a 38-yarder, in which a big portion of it came after the catch, but he also made a couple of catches deep down the field. He had 5 catches for 103 yards on Sunday, and if opposing teams decide to start doubling him, that's the wrong answer because Tucker and Thornton can beat you deep. And all that opens things up for Jacoby Myers in the short to intermediate part of the field. That happened Sunday because the Patriots sold out to stop running back Ashton Jeanty in the running game. Yeah, it won't be too long until the Raider vertical game sets Jeanty up for big days. The Raiders got win number 1 in week number 1 against the Patriots. Yeah, I know, they're probably not that good, but I saw something that I didn't see the last couple of years. I saw a team that trusted and believed in their quarterback after he made a mistake. There was no, oh, here we go again. That quarterback still trusted and believed in himself and didn't go to the bench and start pouting. The whole team kept fighting. The whole team kept believing. The coaches made the adjustments and the Raiders came out on top. That right there is going to make the Raiders a much tougher team to beat. What a difference a quarterback makes. Thank you for watching. See you next time.